This city has stories, and so do we. It's not just a podcast, it's a movement. Real stories, real people, real purpose, real purpose. Pull up a seat, get comfortable, let's talk purpose, pain, growth, and everything in between. From the heart of Atlanta to wherever you are, welcome to Stool Talk. Let's walk it out in purpose together. So today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special elite guest. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose, on purpose, and today's guest is definitely doing that. She's one of the top point guards in the area. Her teamwork, her skills, her motivation, her determination is everything. Her motor is everything. She's a great team player, and she's one to be reckoned with. She's looking forward to having her have a great season this year. Today, we have with us the one, the only, the elite Avalon Butler. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. When did this basketball journey start with you? How old were you when you first picked up a basketball?
Oh my gosh. I had to be at least like 2 years old. Like my brother have started playing AAU and we're 6 years apart. So when he started playing, I was just a little baby just picking up the basketball right with him.
Yeah. Was basketball the only sport that you started playing? Did you gravitate to other sports?
I did. I had actually started cheering for a little bit. I was on a good team for that. And then I had also started playing volleyball. I got into track. I was playing a lot of different sports.
Yeah. When did you first fall in love with basketball? Like, man, I like this. I'm getting good at it. I see myself, playing this for a while.
I have fell in love with basketball when I was playing in the YMCA and I had Euro Step the Girl. Like I wasn't only like in kindergarten and I had everybody, like I had got the crowd reaction. I had got everything. I had made the little layup and I had knew that I had fell in love with like crowd reactions. I had fell in love with the sport. I just fell in love with everything.
Yeah. When I got Avalon on my team, what are you bringing? Like what skill set? What are you bringing to the game?
I definitely bring communication skills. I'm a big communicator. I feel like you can't really get past basketball without knowing what everybody else is doing. I also feel like I am team together. I don't like people to feel excluded and I don't like not everybody showing their skill set. So I try to bring out everybody's skill set and what everybody can showcase.
Yeah. And as a senior point guard, what does it mean to lead the mighty Scott High School into your final season? Like, what does this season mean to you?
It means it's my final show, my last little ride with my teammates. I have formed a really good bond with my teammates. So I think that's probably the hardest thing about it is getting to lead them for the last time and then having to lead them afterwards.
When people talk about Scott girls basketball, what do you want them to think of?
I want them to think of our determination. We grind a lot behind closed doors. And we've also had a lot of changes behind closed doors. So the way that we handled our changes, I feel like we're very, very good. And I feel like with those changes, it came with better opportunities.
Yeah. Did you play AAU this summer?
I did not.
Okay. What do you feel like you worked on this summer that's going to help you for this school year coming up?
Can't tell you too much, but I have been working on being more dangerous with off the dribble shooting and just simple stuff like that.
So is it safe to say, Miss Butler, that you've been in your bag? So the City League is going to really see what you've been working on?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How have you grown as a player and a leader since your freshman year?
Definitely communication. Definitely. As a freshman, I was so scared to talk to anybody, like anything, anybody, any refs, any coaches, any teammates. I did not want to talk to nobody. But now that I'm a senior, I understand that communication is a big part of basketball, and I am now able to use my voice.
Yeah. And what legacy do you hope to leave behind in the Scott program?
I hope to leave behind a legacy where people remember the small conversations that I had with them, the conversations of me stepping them aside and telling them like simply what they're doing wrong and how they can fix it in a nice and a polite way. I hope that I leave the legacy behind with people wanting to help another, like wanting to help somebody who is obviously underneath them. That's always been my goal with sports. I've always been the I'll help you. Like that's always been me. So I hope that I leave that here at Scott.
What drives you to help Scott bring their basketball program girls back to relevancy? It's been a lot of great point guards from Romika Clint, Taria Blanchard, Tori Blanchard, Blackshear, Maddie Mays, Shekinah Alexander. It's been a lot that have been playing there. What drives you to help bring them back to the relevancy and be the next best guard that they have had?
Definitely my teammates because they want it just as bad as I do. And I know how much I am capable of helping them get there. So them letting me know how much they want to, that's letting me know that I can do my job too.
Definitely. What type of leader would you say you are? Do you lead vocally or with your play or both?
I would definitely say with both. You can't do one without the other. You can't just play and not talk to your teammates, and you can't just talk to your teammates without showing them and leading by example what
Yeah.
you need to do.
What type of guard are you? Are you a facilitator? You a scorer? Are you both, or whatever the game needs? You bringing that whatever it needs.
Yeah, I'm really whatever you need for real. Like I said, I try to incorporate everybody. I'm a facilitator. I'll take charge if I need to. I'm really like an all around player for real.
Yeah. And what does family mean to you, and how has their love, their support, and them pushing you? How has that got you to where you at now?
Definitely. Family to me is definitely somebody who is care for you, somebody who cares for you, and definitely thinks about your next movement before you even do, and somebody who has love for you without even you having to say, "Do you love me?" You know what I'm saying? Their love for me has definitely shaped me into the player I have with the program, my family, everybody. Everybody has shaped me into a great player, different aspects.
Yeah. And how do you balance being a great player on the basketball court, a great student athlete in the classroom, being a teenager, family time, practice, working? How are you balancing this?
Definitely time management. Everything has time. Everything has time. So you gotta take baby steps, baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah. What would you say to the youth who are looking to play basketball at a high level and be a great productive player in high school like you've been?
I would definitely tell y'all that all the work that you put in behind closed doors is just as important as the work that you're putting in when you are in the game and everything else. Because if you're not putting no work behind closed doors, you can't show off nothing in the game.
Yeah, definitely. And you recently traveled to Spain to play basketball. What was your experience like on and off the court there?
It was good. It was really good. Actually, I enjoyed it a lot. It was very clean and hot.
Wow, was you nervous? How was the competition over there? Like, what was it like basketball wise?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous. Our first game was definitely our hardest game because they were definitely like 6'7", pushing 6'8". So we was all nervous because we never played with each other. We don't know how we were really gonna try and incorporate everybody with each other. And so with that team playing their national team and us just now coming together, it was definitely something that we were all nervous about.
Yeah. What did you learn from yourself while down there competing overseas?
I had learned that I am the player that I am. Like I don't change the playing style that I have developed for anybody or where I play. Like it doesn't matter where I am.
Yeah. And how did it feel to represent Toledo and Sky High School internationally?
It felt great because we were in a sister city. of Toledo in Spain. So they have
Okay.
another Toledo in Spain. And so they were all like, "Oh, aren't you from Spain? Aren't you from Toledo? Aren't you from Toledo?" So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. What was the biggest cultural difference you noticed in their basketball style there?
Okay, so they definitely play more less one-on-one than we do. When we get the ball passed to us in America, we dribble, try to go to the rim, and we might pass. But there is just circuit basketball, straight fundamentals. Like they're just passing, 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 and making sure they get that right pass. And when they do, they're making the extra pass to the corner, and they're shooting that three.
Wow. What was your favorite memory from the trip?
My favorite memory from the trip would either be us going on a catamaran. I went on a boat in the sea and we were able to get in the water. We was able to get in. It was nice. Or we also had a junk activity where we were able to just pick up a random piece of junk and we were to showcase it at the end of our trip. So we had a bunch of random different things. We had a cooking class. Some people had took a pine cone from the cooking class because it was outside. I had took a napkin from our little flamingo show that we had went to. It was different, and everybody had different things.
Yeah, definitely. And that's gonna be a lifetime memory that you will never forget. You earned
For
all six
sure.
honors and were named Toledo Top 64. What does that recognition mean to you?
That just means that all my hard work is finally paying off, but that doesn't mean that it's nowhere near
Yeah,
done.
yeah. What accomplishments are
Yeah.
you most proud of so far in your career, whether it be in sports, academically, or just any other awards you've won?
I would say definitely being able to go play basketball overseas. I don't know any other 17-year-old who said that they can go and do that. So I definitely think that was a once in a lifetime opportunity that I'm grateful for. And I would definitely no, I think that definitely that for sure.
Yeah. How are you handling the recruiting and how far do you want to play basketball? How far do you want to take this basketball journey?
I definitely want to take it to college. I'm gonna try and see where I can go. Definitely for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna play for basketball or for volleyball, but I do know I'm gonna be playing a sport in college.
Okay. Your volleyball is Coach Collins still over there?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. How is your volleyball team looking this year?
We are looking actually good. We had a game yesterday and we have played very good. So
Okay, what
it was
position
good.
you play in volleyball?
I'm a setter in volleyball.
Okay, so you set people up to be able, just like I just interviewed another point guard, and it's funny because a lot of point guards are setters in volleyball, just like y'all
Because
description on the
you're
court.
when you're the setter, you're the point guard of the
Yeah,
court.
definitely. What would be your words of encouragement to a younger person or your peer that might be like, I want to play multiple sports, but I don't know how that's gonna look? What would your advice be to let them know, like, you can do this?
It would definitely be just give it a try because once you do it, you realize it's not that hard. Like once you do it and once you start, you literally will not stop because it just becomes a part of your routine and it becomes a part of your everyday. And so once you stop doing it, you be like, what am I doing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Do you feel that your accomplishments and your accolades that you got so far push you to work even harder for this season?
definitely, definitely. I feel like I gotta keep making more. I feel like I gotta keep shining. I gotta keep making more accomplishments and keep
Yeah.
separating myself
And one
for
thing I
sure.
love about you, you're so humble, you're embracing your success, but you like, it's not over with, it's still work to do. And I'm only right here because of my teammates. You're selfless. You allow your teammates and allow the team to be the main thing except you. Yeah, you winning because you're talent, but it still is your team. Where did that come from? Did you always be like that? Is something that was embedded in you, taught? Where did that come from?
I definitely would say my mom has always taught me that you never know where anybody's coming from, right? So in that mindset of you never know what anybody's skill level is and you never know what they can and can't do. So once you can see what they're doing, it's like I see potential. I see a lot of potential in people. Like I really do. Because once I see you can do one thing right, I feel like I can keep building you off of that one thing. And so I'm just a passionate in general. I feel like that's where that comes from it too. I just like to not only win for myself, but I like to see other people win too.
Yeah. What role do you see yourself playing this year? Not just scoring and passing. What are you going to be being that X factor?
Definitely first to be working around defense. I love defense. I feel like defense is the way to win the game. That's how you separate yourself from anybody else. More blocks this season, definitely. And yeah, more steals.
Yeah, we definitely need that. What was your average last season?
I think last season my average for blocks was 19.2.
Okay. What excites you most about this year's Scott team? Coming back, our team this
Ooh,
year. What excites you?
definitely like number one, my teammates, obviously. But number two, the program exciting me because we are having like a new like system and a new like little rotation of like our program and stuff. So I'm excited to experience that.
Yeah, definitely. What are the team goals this season and how do you hope to achieve them?
Our team goals this season is definitely to be more aggressive and to also work more because even though we keep putting in work, we gotta still keep putting work.
Yeah. How do you keep your teammates motivated through the ups and downs in the season?
I feel like how we keep each other motivated is definitely by going with it, like going through it with each other. Because yes, I'm losing, but we're all losing. And so it was like when they come to me, it's like, well, what could you done? What could have you done better? You know what I'm saying? Or what could have I done better as your leader? What could I have done better and make you feel more comfortable into doing what you could have done and what you should have done the right way?
Yeah, definitely. Who has been the most influential coach or mentor on your journey?
I would say my fourth grade coach. He was like my fourth grade coach till eighth grade till I moved here. His name was Coach Andy Fishers. Yeah, he learned me the most as a player.
Okay, shout out to Coach Fisher too.
Yeah,
Um,
shout out to you.
what was the first memory you had of playing basketball? I know you said you started with U2. I know you said you crossed somebody over, but in a live game, that the Euro step in a live game.
Yes, I did. Didn't know what I was doing though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was just trying to get around the little girl.
Yeah. What jersey number do you got?
Right now, I'm number one.
Okay. Is there any significance in the number? Did you see somebody else rocking it that always been your number?
Yeah, when I was little, I had number one, and then I had switched to 32 because that was my dad number, and then my brother number, and then I was just trying to fit it. But then I went back to one.
Okay. Um, who is your basketball role model that you look up to or you pattern your game after?
Okay, so my basketball role model is my brother,
What's his
simply
name?
because of the fact my brother,
Yeah. What's his name?
his name is Eric.
Okay. Shout out Eric.
Yeah, shout out to you, big bro. So I seen my brother go through a lot of ups and downs with basketball, and I've never seen nobody love basketball as much as him. So for that to happen to him, but see him get back on track, like that encouraged me to keep working, keep going. And when I was younger, I used to always want to be my I used to always want to be my big brother.
I love
See
it. I
him
love
busting people up, I used to want to do that too.
it. Right. What do you do before the game? Do you have any pre-game routines? Is it songs that you get locked into? Do you listen to music? Like, take us through pre-game when you ready, when you about to play. What's going on?
Y'all, I don't really do anything besides eat and then I pray. Like I really don't do anything. I promise you. I just eat and then I pray and I go out. Be cool.
Definitely. Do your teammates have a nickname that they call you on the court or that they go call you by, or is it just a regular name?
No, they just call me my regular name. My little sisters, they'll call me sister on the court. But other than that, no.
Okay. What's your go-to meal after a big win?
Ooh, let me put y'all on. Y'all gonna go to Chipotle. Y'all gonna get y'all a good bowl. Y'all gonna get y'all a good bowl. And y'all gonna get y'all Doritos, the lemon lime Doritos, and y'all gonna mess that up.
What's your favorite subject in school?
I love numbers, so I numbers come easy to me, so I like math, but I also love history.
Okay, definitely. If you wasn't playing basketball, what other sport would you play?
I'd probably be a competitive cheerleader right now, for sure.
What's one fun fact about you that most people might not know?
Okay, well, I can't like embarrass myself, but yeah, I used to try to steal all my brother's basketball moves when I was younger, and I used to like not be good at it. Like at all. Like I used to see him do it, and I used to be like, I could do that, I could do that, and I used to get out on the court, and I used to lose that ball real quick. So I eventually just started doing all just crossovers, just
Yeah.
crossovers.
Before we close out, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You either pick one or the other.
Okay, I got you.
Fast break or half court set?
Fast break.
Shooting the clutch three or dishing out a perfect assist?
Nah, dishing out that big assist.
Home games or away games?
Home games.
Sneakers or slides?
Sneakers.
Practice grind or game night lights?
Mm, Practice grind.
Leading by talking or leading by example?
Leading by example.
WNBA or NBA?
WNBA.
Spain trip or AAU tournament out of town?
Spain trip. For
offense or
sure.
offense or defense?
Defense.
Win with style or win gritty?
Ooh, when was stop? I like that.
Early morning workouts or late night gym sessions?
Late night gym sessions.
Highlight passes or highlight buckets?
Highlight passes.
Game winning bucket or game winning block?
Ooh, game winning block.
Playing in front of family or playing in front of rivals?
Playing in front of rivals.
Watching college hoops or watching the pros?
Watching college.
Leading the huddle or letting the game do the talking?
Leading the huddle. You gotta.
Playing offense or running defense?
Running defense.
What's that favorite guilty pleasure snack that you always eat?
Chick-fil-A, y'all.
Yeah. What's the best pair of shoes that you've hooped in so far?
Um, I've had a lot. Probably I didn't say Kyrie's. Probably
Everybody
my
saying that. Everybody saying Kyrie. Hey, you
I
might
think
be on
so.
to something. Yeah,
I
you
think so.
might be on something. What's your goals for yourself and for your team this upcoming season?
My goals for myself, one is to work on being a better leader as myself. When I was in Spain, I had took leadership classes, so I'm willing to incorporate what I learned there and put that to where I really am home. So, yeah.
Definitely. And we're spotlighting you, Avalon, for all your hard work, all your dedication, the love of basketball, the selflessness, the great team player that you is. We pray that God continue to bless you. May he give you
Thank you.
favor on the court this season, in the classroom, and may he give you favor even with the colleges that's reaching out. May the perfect college fit for you be able to be shown to you clearly, and may God give you favor even when it comes to big games and for you putting your name on the map. Go out there and be a leader, because Avalon, you have everything inside you that you need to be great and to lead Scott back to relevancy, to lead your team, each and every one. And you know you have players that's looking up to you. That's why we do these interviews, because it's younger people that's looking up that want to be just like you. They come to the games, they watch you, and they want to see what it takes to be great just like you. And you are a great shining light of that. So we're going to be spotlighting you. We're going to be sharing the interviews. We're going to be getting content. We're going to come get interviews during the season and all that. So continue to put in the work and be great.
Of course. Thank you. It means so much.
Yep, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the elite Avalon Butler.